Alrighty, what's up, everyone? I wanted to talk about how my experience has been driving the Corolla for a week, ever since I got my flat tire on the Focus ST. Just my experience, differences between the two cars. The first thing that I noticed was probably the gas mileage and the turning radius. The turning radius, the ST is terrible. The Corolla's turning radius is much better. That's one thing I noticed. Turns where I would have done a 3-point turn, I can actually do like U-turns now. So that's nice. The Corolla gets significantly better gas mileage. I think if I top it off, I get 320 with the full tank on the Corolla. I would get 100 less miles in the ST. So of course get a better gas mileage, but it's less fun. The ST of course is funner to drive. It's manual versus the automatic in this car. ST is a lot of fun. The Corolla gets better gas mileage. There's a ton of body roll with the Corolla, which is kind of what I expect. The ride quality, it's very... I forgot how it was like to drive a normal car, but it's very like floaty. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very comfortable, I would say. The ST, it's very... I wouldn't say rough, but the ride is very firm. Like everything feels really tight compared to the Corolla. That's another big difference that I've noticed. Visibility in the Corolla is slightly better. I can actually see the hood, you know, if I peek over a little bit. I do miss having the hatch. That's something that I wish I had when I was carrying a bunch of stuff in the house. So there's that. Oh, so the acceleration, I forgot what it's like to have linear acceleration with a naturally aspirated engine, but it's nice because on the ST all of the torque is on the low end, so they give you all that power like up front, which is really nice. It's nice because that power is very usable and you get to utilize that pretty frequently. Well, on the Corolla, like you gotta work for it. Also, I rarely like wide open throttle on the Corolla. I just don't have the use for it, and if I need to pass someone, I just don't have the power to pass cars just because it's a Corolla. So there's that. That's another thing I noticed. The steering doesn't, it's not as tight as the ST. The steering rack is super tight in the ST. Like you move the steering wheel like to the left or right a little bit and you're already turning like, I don't know, it feels like 30 degrees. Oh, sounds. I guess that's another thing I can talk about. So sounds. It's weird not having an exhaust because in the ST I'm used to having what I do with my right foot linked with what the exhaust does. So the fact that I don't have an exhaust on the Corolla, like I have no idea if the Corolla is responding to what I'm doing, which I guess is what a normal car is supposed to do. So that's another thing, you know, no exhaust sounds, no turbo flutter. It's just very quiet in the cabin. It's nice and quiet. It's nice and comfortable, which I think is what most people want. I think, you know, as a car person, we want all those things, but we make up a, you know, small subset of the drivers on the road go with that body roll. It still pulls. It just doesn't pull as hard as the ST. But yeah, since I don't have the sounds of the car, like I don't feel like I need to drive super fast or blow up the throttle a lot, because in the ST my turbo would flutter a lot if I blew up the throttle and then I let go. That's always fun to hear. But Corolla, you know, just driving normally, and it's weird not shifting my own gears. I find myself like trying to put myself in neutral or go into reverse, but don't need to do that in the Corolla. Overall, my experience, it made me appreciate the ST a lot more. The ST is just like a fun little go-kart. The sounds it makes, the power delivery when you're on throttle, how tight everything feels with the ST. The two things that I don't miss with the ST, gas mileage. I got around 20 miles a gallon, and the turning radius, because anyone that owns a Focus ST, specifically the third generation, knows that the turning radius is terrible in that car. So yeah, I should be getting a new tire tomorrow, and I'm gonna replace that, finally get the ST back on the road and enjoy that car. But it's been a good experience driving my Corolla again, just because I forgot how it feels like to drive a normal car. So yeah, if you stayed this long, thanks for watching, and have a good one.